When you talk about Floyd having that knee on him,
yeah,
some people have said, yeah, when you're struggling and tussling with the officer and you want to get away, the first thing you're going to say is, ow, man, you hurt me. Oh, I can't breathe. Get up off me. Was that the case here?
no. I think if you watched it with your eyes, you saw a man whose life was slipping away. 9 minutes is a long time.
And did you see the other video that just came out of someone had actually taped a young lady and a guy there saying, man, he not moving. He ain't moving.
Yeah.
Come on now, get your knee off his neck. He's not moving, man. He kept saying that.
But there's another piece of video that shows him standing up. They have him in cuffs outside of the store, and he's leaning against the wall. So before he ends up with a knee on his neck on the street, by that car, it's like, okay, I don't know what happened between those two times. I don't know what happened between the time he was sitting on the ground, cuffed, leaning against a wall, and how he ended up in the street. And I will say this unequivocally, unconditionally: whatever went wrong after he's in cuffs is 100% unequivocally the fault of those officers. 100%. Because your job is to treat me with dignity and respect, take me into custody, and now you're responsible for my life because I can't be. You got me in cuffs. Yeah. I'm in your custody. No different than your wallet or your dog or your own house or your car. You're in control now. So anything that happens to me is your fault. So after they have him in cuffs, leaning up against the wall, whatever went wrong, they are 100% to blame. So if it's shitty training, if they got a short fuse, if they was having a bad day, if they was looking the other way, if they was joking around, they didn't think he would be taking that seriously. If he got up and tried to run, whatever it was, that's what happened to Walter Scott. The guy didn't have his shit under control. The guy got out of the car and run. 50-year-old guy, trying to escape from somebody. Because you can't run, you're going to pull out a gun and shoot him. That's your fault.
But look, I agree with that. And you can see it in the video. The man's hands were in his pocket.
Relaxed.
Relaxed.
Uh-huh.
So there's no excuse.
I get so upset about this because it still reminds me of Abner Louima. No, not Louima. There's Amadou Diallo, who got shot in the doorway in New York a number of years ago by 4 tactical officers. And what I found interesting and revolting about that incident is you have 4 tactical officers. He's supposed to be specially trained policemen who in the middle of the night pull up on one black guy. There's 4 of them. They all have semi-automatic weapons. He's in a doorway. He pulls out something. They think it's a gun. That's what they say. And so you mean to tell me that all 4 of you at the same time were all in fear for your life from one guy? You're the worst fucking police officers on earth. Yeah. All 4 of you in danger from one guy at the same time? Like, it's not fucking Steven Seagal in there. Like, you're awful. You suck. You should be better. George Floyd is not alive. He is not with us today. And we can go through the list of all the people. Tamir Rice, get out of here. These officers are horrible. And
take it all the way back to Emmett Till.
Come on.
How horrifying is that? That happened before I was born. And I remember having a visceral reaction, to the photographs of Emmett Till. And so, people looting and stuff, cool. Because you know what? People are looting, I think, partly because, yes, there are people who are out here just trying to take advantage, but it's also because it's anti-capitalist. And frankly, like, a target window should not be more important than Black people's lives. And I think what people seized on this time, it was like, okay, since Emmett Till, those images of Emmett Till, which are still one of the most gruesome images of brutality against an unarmed Black person that I've ever seen, all the way to George Floyd, we have been waiting for other people to care as much as we do.
Yes.
And
why so long? Why did it take so long for them to even arrest the other officers? Because when you get into a crime, it's called conspiracy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Conspiracy. So when you're there and you ain't stopping it, you a part of it all day long. So why did it take so long for them to arrest those other officers?
I
That's
guess they wanted to
crazy.
see how serious we were. I don't know.
Yeah.
And them looting, it's almost like I'm and I'm trying to choose my words wisely because they always twist my words.
Because the shade
But
room exists.
They're out there.
but at least all of this we have done, the taking, this looting, the whatever, the fires, the writing on the wall, all that, at least our voice is heard. At least you're trying to listen to us now. We had to tear shit up before you take an eye to us and go, oh, they really doing something. Now, what do we do now?